Hi, David Schumann here from Motorcycle Safety Alerts. I have the pleasure of introducing Stephen Pinsler. He is the founder of War Dogs Charity Riders.
Hi, David.
Stephen,
How are you?
I'm okay, thanks.
So here's the deal. I founded and the CEO. I am the past president of War Dogs Charity Riders. We started this 5 years ago. We originally started this to save veterans and with Canines for veterans and train dogs to be service dogs for the guys. Not only do we do veterans anymore, we changed the charter where we're doing first responders, police, firemen, all first responders. This ride we're doing for Ella French and for Carlos Yanez to raise money for them to help their families. Carlos Yanez, who is still in rehabilitation, all his hospital bills will probably be paid for, but being that he's partially paralyzed, and we're going to hope that that changes, his house is going to need a ton of renovation, probably for handicap access. So 50% of what we raise will go to Ella French and the Carlos Yanez Jr. The other 50% will go to Canines for veterans. We have a veteran by the name of David Fitzgerald. Canines for Veterans was good enough to supply him with a service dog without getting one penny. Michael Tellerino, the CEO, president of Canines for Veterans, I discussed it with him. He agreed to give the dog, and that the ride we would make up the money for it.
An important thing about the Canines for Veterans is that they're not taking one type of dog. There are many different dogs, but they're all rescue dogs. So they go to shelters, their trained staff evaluates the dogs to see if they would qualify for the program. The training is from 3 months to several years to train them to properly work with the vets, because each dog is individually trained for that specific vet and their issues. You know, it's TBI, it's PTSD.
Also, it cost about $15,000 for every dog and veteran. Now,
Because that's food and veterinary care.
they pay for nothing.
And the training.
They pay for absolutely nothing for the life of the dog. I can tell you this also. We just sponsored a veteran whose dog died, and they gave him another one. And we're the sponsors of them from our last ride. So, you know, to say that it's for the life of the dog, no, none of our veterans are going to walk alone as long as we have something to say.